Hello everyone, my name is Frigid Hyperion, and welcome back to the Wilds of Wildemount. This is part 2 for session 31, but before we begin session 2, I wanted to draw special attention to this art decal. It's almost been a year since we started Wildemount. It is past Christmas at this point, and this was something that was drawn for us by our friend Naomi Fewer. So beautiful. I love this thing so much.
Draw our attention.
Yeah, no, these are pretty cool. Yeah. To get back into the swing of things, you guys have just ascended the set of stairs guarded by that beefy boy.
Beefy boy!
Now he's a sleepy boy.
Sorry. I couldn't help myself.
And find yourself underneath the Solvia family manor.
Things look kind of sinister down here, don't they?
Yep. So, I'm still invisible, correct?
Yeah. Immediately
Oh
to
no,
your left,
I cast a spell. I am not.
Immediately to your left, you see a large, ornate door that looks rather old. Deeper inside, you see there's a door directly in front of you, and there is and some paintings on the wall to the right. And it appears that the corridor veers off into the left.
Ooh, there's another door right here, too.
And there is another door right there.
Are we allowed to open this door here?
If you can do it, yeah. If you want to go in there, absolutely. There's multiple different things for you to do and look at.
I'm at least going to listen to the other side of the door and check to see if there's anybody, or if I can hear anything.
Roll me a perception check.
13?
Emily?
13? Yes?
I don't think that I can see based off my character's location.
Let me fix that.
Like, I can see based on somebody's, but...
Oh, it's okay. I'll fix that. I forgot that I did not save for either of you.
That worked. I'd like to roll perception with advantage.
With him as well? You guys both press your ears up against the door?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll for me.
It's really not that great
16.
of a modifier, but 16.
I mean, advantage is advantage, though.
Advantage is advantage. So true.
Both of you press your faces to the door. And only hear the sound of wind on the other side.
Wind.
You, in particular, Anemo, recognize that it's probably a rather large room on the other side of the door.
Guys, it seems empty, although it does seem very large. I don't know why I can tell that, but it's just a feeling I've got.
You can tell it based on the sound of the wind.
I mean, if you guys want, we can sit here for... that's probably not a good idea.
We should take as least amount of time as possible.
I mean,
Is there
anyone
a
else who got detect magic?
I can ritual cast
or
it.
should I at least scan for at least some magical traps?
I can ritual cast it if you guys can buy me 10 minutes.
I mean, that's the point. Is I can ritual cast that, but I don't want to wait 10 minutes here in this hallway.
Yeah.
Why don't we just open the door, guys?
Before we do that...
What do you think, Linzik?
Might be a trap.
I would like to, but before we do that, I want to check the rest of the hallway to make sure we're not going to be intruded upon.
There.
Just for general purposes, can everybody remind me of your passive perception?
11.
12.
14.
17.
And
One more time for me. One time.
13.
And 13 for me as well.
And thank you. Okay, so, you make your way down the hallway. Taking a peek around the corner, you see that this appears to be some sort of wine cellar down here. Many different barrels of aging wine appear to be strung across it. It looks like the room in front of you has a few tables, and it has a sort of wraparound balcony to either side in the rear, with stairs in their spots respectfully. Inside the other side of the of this hallway, to your right, is several paintings in hanging on the wall. You see a total of 5 of them, featuring mostly old white men.
Can we recognize any
Way
of
to
these
solidify the
paintings?
stereotype.
Looking through, there are only 2 people who would recognize, I believe, 2 people who would recognize one of the people in the paintings, and that would be you, Moonzik, and I think it was you, Brian, as well. See the face of Hector, Solvia.
Probably old family portraits.
More than likely.
Do they bear a familiar
They do.
familial? Yeah.
You can see.
Well, so there's 2 options. One is the wine cellar is a similar puzzle into a vault as the one I described. Getting in here. Sorry, I completely forgot to do my voice. So we've got 2 options. One, the vault is something to do with the wine right there, and we need to figure out how. Given that servants aren't normally allowed down here, but there is wine down here, it's certainly a possibility, given that if the wine were here for real, for drinking, well then, servants would have to come down here, quite often in fact, to collect the fine wine. The other option is that the vault is somewhere through one of these doors. I doubt it would be a large room, although it could be. Although,
we have a clear idea of the particular fortune that we are speaking after. I could potentially pass locate object. If it appears through one of these walls, we know there might be a secret passage.
Moonzik? Is there an identifiable object?
I can't say.
Okay. Then,
Ooh, look at all this wine.
I suppose the
No,
only,
we're not going to drink from it.
I suppose the only thing I could think of that would be obvious, but would ping all over the mansion, would be gold.
it should ping in larger quantities wherever the thing is. However, you know what? Let's not waste any more time. Can one of you guys start looking around? And I'll start the ritual cast of Detect Magic.
I have a slight idea where it might be.
And Nemo's already looking around.
Yep.
I'm gonna
using
start
lot of
the
wine.
I'm gonna start the cast just so that if it does make it to 10 minutes without us figuring out anything, I'll have it up.
Soren is going to cautiously meander over here, and he's gonna look at the paintings, specifically the one in front of him.
Yeah, so in the painting in front of you is a very tall man. You see that he appears to be standing on a bunch of stones in a sort of power pose. He's dressed very finely with a large pointed beard. But as interesting as that is, that's not what catches your eye. Rather,
Presumably.
the painting looks a little crooked.
There might be a secret passage behind that painting.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Can I look behind it without moving it?
You think you can almost see a gap behind the painting, but it's hard to tell.
Yeah, I think there is something behind here, but
You want
I
to
don't
activate
quite
it
want to
with
move
Mage
it.
Hand in case there might be a trap?
That's what I'm thinking.
Alright, well, if you want to stand back, I can prop it open with a Mage Hand.
I'm gonna walk backwards, still focusing on the spell.
And I'm going to cast Mage Hand, and I'm going to sort of peel the painting from the wall. Like,
You're gonna kind
lift
of grab the edge of
painting
it and try
from
to
the
pull?
Hmm?
You're gonna grab the edge of it and try to pull it?
Yeah, just slowly, move the
You-
painting.
You kind of grab onto it with the mage hand and begin to pull, and it seems like it might be too heavy. Or it doesn't move at all.
Too heavy for the mage hand at the very least.
Yeah, there's a limitation on the weight.
Wounds are cool.
I
Against this better judgment, we'll go and pull it.
mean, if we're all taking 10 minutes to ritual cast, I can make a servant do it for us. And,
Did I just short rest or something?
No, that's 10 minutes. While Brian is over there casting detect magic, I can ritual cast a servant if we want to minimize the risk.
Can I move the picture frame so it's uncrooked?
Yeah. You straighten out the
Uncrooked the
picture.
picture frame.
Yep,
Nothing happened.
you feel like it looks right now. It looks good. It's straight like the others.
That's it.
Well, what are you guys gonna do? You just straighten the painting.
Can I try and lift it up as if they might be hooked onto something?
Yeah, you can do that.
Try and lift it off the hook.
You lift it. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. You lift it off the hook, and you notice a small hole.
I want to delicately set the picture frame down against the wall.
Oh, secret tunnel.
Tiny hole
tunnel.
equals secret tunnel, guys.
How big is
Any
said
hole.
tiny hole?
I was just gonna ask that.
It is a person size. It was a very large
okay.
painting.
Okay.
That is not what I heard when I heard tiny hole. I heard like keyhole.
I figured it was like small enough for Freya to squeeze in.
No, it's like the
It's
painting
human
is like a 10 by 10 painting.
Well,
Oh.
It's as if it was just large enough to fit the head of the Solvia family in his exact proportion.
well, should I go first?
I suppose so.
I'm gonna cast dancing lights and put it in front of me.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Mage Hand and then have a little fireball produce flame on
I'm
the Mage
gonna
Hand.
follow
I'm gonna
him
use
in.
that as sort of a candle.
As
Oh,
am
I can't see in
I'm going
here.
to motion for Dardek to do the same.
Hold on,
Yeah, it's too dark.
I'm working on the I'm working on the dancing lights.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's an actual thing for it?
They certainly can be.
Yeah, I'm sure she's got like a token with like
Oh.
light.
It's only visible to me. So, hold on here. Are you going through? Okay. Give me a second. The moment you take a step forward, Anemo, you notice spikes peek out and go to stab you. You need to make me a
Dexterity saving throw.
thank you.
Would you say
Hey,
it'd be
with
possible
advantage.
for me to grab him?
Oh, I'm sorry,
Or
14.
No, you get
14?
advantage.
It is
for
with an advantage, so.
Oh, hell yeah.
14 unfortunately does fail as were caught completely off guard by these spikes and take
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh
Stabbing.
boy.
damage.
I told you guys
Six.
to look out for traps. It was
Shut up,
most
6.
likely booby trapped.
Yes, 6 damage.
Ugh, that kind of stung, but it's alright, guys. It's alright, guys. It barely really felt it. I swear.
No, I think we have a big issue.
The spikes.
What's stopping them
trap
from
that.
having an alarm spell?
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm working on this. I'm about halfway done.
That's why we have detect magic, right?
Yep, I'm about halfway done.
I imagine that door probably has the alarm spell on it.
It's possible.
Did you notice the floor shifting below you when you stepped, Anemo?
Did I?
The spikes caught you off guard, but yeah, you did notice you stepped on a place on the floor. One of the tiles.
How did the spikes come out of the wall?
From the right.
From the spike holes that were clearly there.
Demonstrates them again. Yeah, I mean, like, are they like lower to the floor, or are they up towards like the torso?
You noticed that they were just like spread pretty evenly across. Like it was designed for all heights. And Amo was just lucky that he only stepped there and not deeper. If he would have ran through, you think that he could have been gorged completely. But as it is, he just got a bit of his arm. Still hurt like a bitch though.
I think throughout this passageway, there's certain tiles we cannot step on. But to find out which tiles is going to be the hardest part.
Or, we can just have him levitate across the entire hallway.
That
and
is
not step in any.
true as well.
And I can always wild shape across.
Would you
You
say
may,
10 minutes have passed, or how long do you think has passed?
Yeah, 10 minutes has passed. You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
What do I see? I have detect magic up right now.
You have detect magic up right now. Pop that in chat, would you?
Yep. Assuming I actually...
With 30 feet of you,
Yep.
you feel no magical presence.
Oh, thank God.
That's good. I'm going to kind of meander my way towards there. Any magical things?
And that's the thing.
All
we have
right.
to get down the hallway more to be able to detect that door.
I'm sure there's some sort of pattern to these so that the head of the Solvia family isn't gouged by spikes. How do we want to test? We know that they won't set off any sort of magical alarm, so we can trigger them as much as we please.
I kind of agree with the levitate idea that Edward was saying.
I did also want to mention in this room as well, there are cobwebs in the corners, and it looks fairly dusty.
Hasn't been used for a while.
Is there like a clear
Interesting,
path
because
where there
painting
isn't cobweb?
was crooked.
No, there's not. I mean, you can roll a investigation check to look deeper, but
I would like to do that. How
16.
about a 16?
16.
Yeah.
Something you do notice. You notice in between certain rocks, up ahead at the end of the hall, guided by not only your dark vision, but mostly by the lights that Soren had thrown up. Suspiciously straight slits in the wall, horizontally. Most of this is all, cobbled stone together. There just happens to be two places, one on your right and one on your left, not lined up with each other.
Do you mind
Straight.
drawing where they are?
Yeah. I'm gonna point this out, and I'm gonna. Do you think those two spots over there, without the slits pointing through, do you think there might be some sort of safe spot that allows us to bear passage through without being potentially impaled?
Or perhaps they're places for more spikes to come out from the sides.
I mean, that's also possible, but why don't we... Wait, so when you say that the spot on the wall is, like, suspiciously straight, you mean, like, there's, like, slits in the wall, and then there's no
Like,
slits on the side?
horizontally, right?
Yeah.
Parallel to the floor.
Okay, so
like,
there's no slits on this side,
Suspiciously
for example.
straight line.
Yeah, there's no slits on this side, but there's slits on this side, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna step right here.
Nothing happens.
Right here.
Nothing happens.
And making sure not to cross over right here.
So far, so good.
Guys,
Nothing.
I think... And just here, for good measure.
Nothing.
Guys, I found it. As long as we don't go adjacent to the walls with the slits in the side, I don't think the spikes will impale you.
All right. Does the door open?
I mean, I want you to come here first to make sure it's not rigged with some sort of magical effect.
Okay, I will get within 30 feet.
You notice there is a magical presence on the other side of this door, but the door itself is not magical.
What's
Evocation.
Oh, I guess Brian should be the one to tell us.
Well, there's something there. Evocation magic.
Do you want
Can
me
you-
to dispel it?
Better safe than sorry.
So you're attempting to try to dispel something on the other side of the door.
Yep, I cast Dispel Magic.
Dispel magic.
Is that an ability check?
And it,
So we're safe to walk through here now, is that right?
Well, if it is
No.
level or below, it automatically succeeds. If not, I have to make an ability check.
One creature
You have to stay
under range
On the other side of the purple things, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
don't be perpendicular to the...
Choose one
Don't be next
creature,
to the
object,
person.
or magical effect within range. Range is 120 feet. Doesn't say you have to have line of sight.
Then
Yeah.
I need you to.
Is it higher than third?
Yes.
Well,
Interesting.
here comes an intelligence check. Uh,
So 14, 15, 16, something like that.
All right, what
There
we
we
got?
go.
Hell yeah.
That does succeed. You you feel the presence on the other side of the door. Something quite electrifying, and you're able to disarm it. You
I'm
believe.
gonna push the door open.
The door is locked.
Detect magic. What do I sense? Nothing.
The door is locked.
Hold on, let me.
Maybe we should have let Moonzik go first.
We can still let me get through.
No, you don't detect anything.
Yeah.
We should let Moonzik handle this locked door.
And then, give me a second. Thieves' tools with dexterity.
And proficiency.
Are you
That one.
kidding me?
Not one, and it's still a 10 somehow.
And
Yeah,
and
Yes.
plus
so
five,
you-
plus 5 for the gloves as well. So 15.
that's 15.
Oh,
yeah.
it's not
Oh my
sleight of
God.
hand, right? The gloves.
Yeah, 15, you start to fiddle around with the lock. The lowest you can ever get is a 15.
That's
Oh,
incredible.
God.
Oh,
But, you fiddle with the lock. It doesn't seem to be unlocking, however, you think if you maybe spend the next 10 minutes or so, you might be able to do it.
If you can't stand right next to me and do it, otherwise it's going to activate the trap. I was going to say, otherwise
Trap we
Dardek
discovered.
could come in and
Hey, Windchime.
help me as well.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, yeah!
possibly
You know what? That'll give you advantage.
Yay!
yeah.
I'll take advantage.
Just roll again.
Woo!
Gonna be
20.
20. You successfully unlock the door.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm struggling. I
You're
keep
okay.
painting instead of.
Yeah.
You unlock the door.
I'm gonna push the door open
I
with
saw
Mage Hand.
that.
You cautiously open the door and step into a large square room with a door on the other side.
Anything
This is as
magical?
far as I go in. I want to investigate the room.
Yes, investigate, perception, whatever.
Let me investigate.
Okay, you
Or
want
I
to-
guess
door
percept.
over
Let me
here.
percept.
Perceive.
Okay,
Let me perceive.
you want to
Percept.
perceive? Okay, go ahead and
Perceive.
roll me a perception check.
15.
With a
16.
16, a 16. This place feels very dusty. It tickles the back of your nose. You do, however, notice a
Achoo.
slight hint of ozone that's been long since passed.
Interesting.
It looks like it's been a long time, and only because it seemed to have been trapped in this singular room that the smell even lingers. With your investigation check, using your nose and whatnot, you find faint like etchings into the floor. Not really etchings, burn marks into the floor. They look like, well, if you were to guess, some sort of electricity.
But that's been...
As if somebody had set electric traps here for unsuspecting intruders.
Anybody feel like we're not supposed to be here, like at all?
I mean, that's the entire premise of
No,
being...
as in, like, how the hell would somebody who needed access to this get in here?
I don't know, but maybe if we just like avoid the scorch marks.
I would have to agree with Animo.
Yeah. Although we did dispel something in here, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what that was.
I'm pretty sure that literally was what that
I'm
was.
just gonna hold the wall.
Yeah.
You come across this door, and you notice the door looks a little funny. Is everybody looking at this door?
Yep.
Wonderful.
Uh-oh.
It's a puzzle.
You see written on a plate above the door. A spoken word unseals me. It starts with T. Halfway between twins, the next character lies.
BI.
That's what T has I.
So like capital TI.
Halfway between twins.
Oh my god, it says come on the bottom left.
God damn it, Quinn.
Amazing.
Wait, no, that's the clue!
Yes.
Come on the door.
Come!
We've dealt with this before. Different campaigns.
Halfway between twins. Win?
I
Twin?
mean, the next character.
Okay,
lies.
wait, we need to find 2 T's. Right?
No.
First,
I mean,
Yeah,
first
there's
thing is
that
2.
one and then that one.
Is
So
this one
then- So halfway between the 2 is H, right? And then halfway between those
True.
2 are H's, if we continue along the same logic,
So T. Oh.
is
R?
R. So
THR?
E,
And then
Thre, E,
where's
S,
the next
E.
R?
R's up
E.
here.
So 3.
So E, E, S,
S.
E,
Thresh.
threshold, but that's what I'm going through. That's the
Did
first
you
word that
Say
makes
that out loud.
I mean, I wasn't going to yet. I'm just making a guess. I'm going to continue doing this part. So S, H, S, H. So thresh. I'm expecting 8
Where's the
Oh.
other S? What are you talking about? Oh, there.
S.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get
So this
it.
is H, H, O, O,
Oh,
O,
Thresho.
O, L,
L, and then
L, L. Yeah, it's threshold. I'm saying that out loud.
threshold. That's actually really
Say
cut-
threshold,
That's
Yep.
really
and
cool.
the door swings open.
That was a speed run for a puzzle. Jeez.
Hell yeah.
That was a
Jesus Christ.
speed run and a half. Wow. Dardek, I don't think we would have made it past here in under half an hour.
I'm sure
Puzzle
you're
took
right.
Less than 5 minutes. Kale for the win.
Kale for the win.
Investigate.
You're investigating.
yeah.
Or are you walking?
I'm
Please
investigating.
investigate.
Please detect magic first.
Yes, detect magic. I am looking. I can still see glowy magical things.
You
Obviously.
feel magic to your left. Excuse me, to your left.
To my left. Of what type?
And you feel magic directly in front of you at the other door.
Ooh.
Okay. Types?
School of Magic.
4.
Let's go 4.
Can I help him and also roll investigation? While I'm looking with my. Okay.
26.
That works too.
I don't think
That
you could
works
beat
too.
a 26.
Give me a second. I'm looking up DM loading tip.
DM loading tip: detect magic is a lifesaver. Literally, you can detect magical effects and spells that have been applied to certain areas, which can either give you clues as to whether or not certain hallways and dungeons are booby-trapped, or give you a clue as to the type of effect or magic spell that enemies have applied on them in order to guess what spell that specifically is.
DM loading tip: you don't need line of sight for dispel magic, which is something I learned today, and I am very concerned for my own campaigns.
Oh, by the way, Solid knows dispel magic. Paladins get that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. So does Jester. Help.
No, you can dispel blindness
Jace.
deafness while being blinded from detect magic.
I did not know
What
this.
is-
I am concerned.
I'm pretty sure that I can do detect magic too, to be honest.
as a
Oh yeah,
barbarian?
with your one level of
Yeah.
cleric.
Can somebody say
Yeah.
magic
One
abuse?
cleric.
Because I think somebody can say
Help
magic
me.
abuse.
Help. So Quinn can detect magic and they can all dispel it. Help me.
Detect magic is literally given to every spellcaster in the game.
Okay, I figured it
Like,
out.
it's on the spell list of every spellcaster.
To
Yeah.
your left, Brian,
Mhm.
you feel conjuration.
Ooh.
Oh,
And directly in front of you, I'm fairly certain, and it's not perfect, but I would call it illusion. But if it feels different than that, just I'm gonna call it illusion.
I'm gonna push open the door with a mage hand, because that's what you do when you feel illusions.
You can't, but you notice on that door, looking across, there appeared to be some sort of a hexagon on it, and when you push the door with your mage hand, the little circles that were forming the hexagon fell.
What?
What do
I
you mean little circles on the hexagon?
There were
So-
little golden circles that formed a hexagon, and it looked like when you pressed on the door that they fell. Not, it's still within the door frame. It just looks like they're kind of piled all together in a corner of it.
I
It
bet
looks, it's hard to
there's-
see from this distance.
I bet there's another I bet there's another puzzle there. We probably don't want to dispel that. I'm concerned about whatever that is.
I mean, the
Whatever's being
conjuration might just
conjured.
drop us into a pit of giant snakes or something. I wouldn't be surprised.
How many more charges do you have on dispel magic?
I've got one more left.
We can't waste it on an illusion.
No.
I also think you, Edward, noticed that half of the floor is a slightly different color. I mean, this is so very slight. The only reason you have this knowledge that it is slight anyway is because of how important hues are in the study of alchemy.
How important hues are in what? Dark vision?
The City
The
of
study
Alchemy.
Oh, okay. Are they slightly different hues of red?
Well, this room
wait,
is
no,
lit.
there's a source of light there. It doesn't matter. Do you guys see this? Half the floor is slightly different coloration. Not sure if it's just me.
That's probably how we avoid it. But which colors are the right one?
Yeah, what's the slightly different? Is it like slightly lighter, or is it like a slightly different color?
So you notice that at about this point, the whole floor changes colors, like the entire floor. So this side is one color, this side is a different.
Okay, so I have been tipped off that there is an illusion magic, or remnants or residual illusion magic. I'm going to try to roll an investigation check against its DC.
Shift everything. I get
Just to, like, make sure, because you can never be too careful with illusion.
Okay. So, one more time?
I'm just rolling an investigation check against a spell DC in case there's, like, an illusionary thing, because I do know there's a presence of
Yeah.
some
Illusion
illusion
school.
magic.
Totally.
That's
You
an
don't
8.
notice anything. Maybe something on the other side of the wall by the door, but not right in front of you.
Okay. And you said there were hexagon-shaped circles that fell off
On
the
the
doorknob
other-
when I touched it?
Yeah, they were like in the center of the door, like where a window would be. Except there was a small like depressed area, and inside of that there was a couple of coin-sized gold pieces that seem to have fallen from their hexagon shape where they were before, and
I use
now
my
kind of
mage.
piled off in the center.
Yeah, can I use my mage hand to rearrange them back into its original form?
How are you doing so?
Like with my mage hand, I'm gonna pick up each coin and I'm gonna place it back delicately into the position
I
it
do
used to be
want
in.
to say that it is pretty far away for you to be able to see. You think you'll have an easier time if you get closer. At this distance, you can tell what's there, but
I'm
you
gonna use
can't
coal.
go to try to move. You go to try to move it with your mage hand, and when you set the one piece, you actually just take it with your thumb, slide it up. You set it in the piece. You notice that it snaps back very quickly to its original position where it had fallen. I guess I can show you this now, but I really imagined you being a lot closer because it's kind of hard to see.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, so that's what it looked like.
And as you
far
went to pull this piece up, notice it snaps back into place.
Okay.
As far as they go, these coins look identical enough.
Let's figure out how to get to the other side of this room first. If it's a magical trigger, would I not be able to see which tiles are causing the magical trigger?
It's a non-magical trigger.
Okay. I just wanted to
Well, you
be
don't know.
doubly
Like
sure.
you know
darn.
that the door. I shouldn't necessarily said that. You get the sense that on the door is illusion.
Wait, Batman.
Right.
Different color in the
And-
floor is not pinging anything for you.
That's not pinging anything, and there's some sort of conjuration to my left.
Yes, like on the other side of the wall.
Well, where am I stepping, Edward? Which tiles?
Well, as far as I can see, so the tiles on the upper half of the room are a slightly different coloration. So, I'm assuming, since there are... Well, I mean, that wouldn't make sense because there's 12 tiles up there. 12 does factor it, 6 does factor it, 12. I do think that the slight discoloration of the room does have some sort of correlation with the coins in the wall. I haven't really pinned it down yet, though.
Or is it perhaps they're all pressure sensitive and that there's a specific path to get to the door to put the coins on and then put the coins on it? Hello?
Hello.
Thinking.
It's a very long pause, is all.
What does everybody else think? Soren? Windchime? Even a Nemo?
What am I doing? I'm sorry.
What do you think about the situation? Do you have any ideas? Lily, Dawn, and Quinn?
If
No.
we can get across, I might have an idea how to solve the door.
I mean, you're free to walk across, I'm assuming. I don't think... unless you want to, like, step across that certain line with a hue. I mean, if a trap comes out, it would be mechanical in nature. So... you're free to attempt to go to the door.
As soon as you take a step, right there, Anemo, I need you to make a dexterity saving.
Oh no.
Giant snakes are gonna pop out of the wall.
21.
As if you jump backwards when you feel a slight shift in the floor as a pit opens up.
Aha!
Beneath you.
Really great choice, Edward. Yeah, just you can try. Yeah, no, you can probably just walk over there. It's perfectly safe.
I mean, I didn't suspect. Well, that would... yeah, sorry about that. That would be a folly on my part.
Is it closing at all, or is it just staying open?
It's staying open.
Well, I mean, 15 feet. I can get to the other side fairly easily.
Animo can get to the other side.
I can as well.
No,
Huh?
Animo can, I can.
Yeah. I mean, I can send Cole to the other side and see whatever's on that door.
You notice
Can
there's
also-
only enough space on the other side for maybe 3 of you. I don't
Let's get
think I
music
should
over
go. I'm not that good of a jumper.
Soren, you did say you had an idea for the door. Do you want to jump across with the coins and see what you can do?
And also, Moonzik, you should probably go just in case it's locked.
Fair enough. Let Soren go first, though.
With the coin? Oh, with the okay.
With
Get
the
across with the
coins.
coin. To the coins.
Soren, what is your strength modifier?
Oh, wait, we're doing strength?
Thought it was athletic.
Can I wager dex?
What's your dex modifier?
My dex modifier is 3. Plus
Okay.
3.
You can, you believe that you can jump across pretty easily.
Okay. Do you want just dex or acrobatics?
Um,
Oh, they're both the same, so it doesn't matter.
Nice.
20.
20. I mean, I didn't actually need you to roll anything, because your modifier was high enough you wouldn't need to have rolled anything. But you jump across.
I yeet.
I was like, why does it matter? My brain was slow to process it. But yeah, you jump across.
As I jump, I want to say alley-oop. Okay.
As it echoes throughout the chambers.
Alley-oop.
Yeah, and alerts the guards.
And wakes up Hector.
Oh,
We put
no.
that painting back, right? I'm going to immediately go back and put that painting back in its place. You know, obviously avoiding the trap here.
Yeah, putting a painting on backwards.
Yeah, yes.
No,
Pretty
I'm
heavy,
gonna
it's
double
not-
check to make sure that it's, like, on
I
properly.
like how I had no
20 foot,
problem.
it's a 20 square foot, like, painting.
I-
It's It's pretty heavy.
It makes me laugh because I like how you didn't even ask me to do anything for it, and I have a 7 in strength.
Yeah. Like, I have a 13 in strength. Like, I think I would be able to move it if you could, right?
Oh.
Yeah, you can move it, but the hard part is putting it on backwards. There's nothing to grip. You're coming out of a hole.
I'm gonna spend the next 10 minutes to cast an unseen servant.
God damn it,
ritually
Rocky.
Oh,
God damn it.
God damn it.
If we're gonna spend 10 minutes on this puzzle, I want to make sure we're not
okay.
gonna get
Sure,
caught.
but you can't help out with the puzzle.
Okay.
Oh,
Because you're
Sure.
doing something else.
Sure. I will
that won't keep me thinking about it.
I will use acrobatics to jump across as well. I'm gonna help out with the puzzle.
What's your acrobatics modifier?
It'd be at least +4.
Okay, good. And then you can jump across these.
Because my dex is +4. I can't remember if I have proficiency or not.
I mean, did it matter? Sorry.
Who else is jumping across?
There's only one spot.
I want to wait for them to do their thing first before I send anyone else across. Because getting back from that spot and having to run into a jump is going to be really rough.
Okay. Then in that case, it is only Soren and Brian who will be able to figure out this puzzle. So please quiet yourselves if you are not Soren and Brian.
Alright.
Again, you notice that based off of what Edward was saying earlier, all of the coins appear to be in a hexagon form. There is depresses into the wall even further that look like they would fit the coins perfectly. But as what was originally first tried, once a coin was dragged and put here, it snapped back to the center. Of the clump in this form, particularly. And you should be able to move those pieces. I just ask that you do so slowly, because we can't see what you're doing, right?
Okay, so I'm going to take the middle piece and I'm going to put it here.
The piece, after just a few moments, snaps back to here.
Hmm.
And you can't flip the pieces at all, can you?
You notice if you take all of the pieces, you can seem to move the pieces in a group, and wherever you move them, they stay. But they always appear, even when you move them, say here, like you can put it, for example, you'd be able to put it here if you wanted. But anytime you were to separate one of the pieces, they all snap back together.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Quiet yourself, Rocky.
Do you think maybe we can situate them into the hexagonal position and then put them up there and they won't snap back?
Sure. But in that case, I move this here and this here.
Both of those pieces snap back to where they were. Sorry, I had it off-centered from the board below.
Well, can't be that simple. This and this?
They both snap back.
Alright.
I do recommend doing one move at a time because it gets really hard for me to tell what you're doing. And I can't necessarily interrupt you when you go this and this, right?
Right.
So you might be missing out on
Can we
important
move
context.
this one on the far right to the left?
It stays.
Okay. And then can we move this one on the bottom right up?
It stays.
Oh,
And then can we move this one here? Oh, but we have to
That's
move. We have to
so
move it over
clever.
or something.
But you can't fit. And I know it doesn't look like it, but you technically can't fit this piece through because they overlap. I know it's a little.
Oh. Okay. So I'm gonna move this piece back down here. Okay. I was on the right track, but I have to retrace it.
Wait, was that? That was 3 moves.
That
You
that
see,
was
after you make that 3rd move, the pieces move back to where they were.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah.
If you would like, you can also call for help from your compatriots if you would like another eyes on them. Or voice. But feel free to move the pieces at you will. After every 3 moves, they reset.
Okay, so is this allowed?
No.
Okay,
We'll reset.
so we
Okay.
reset that. Is
So no more than 3 moves.
and they have to jump each other.
Do they? I thought they weren't supposed to overlap.
Or is it
Remember,
where they just have to
what I
touch
said-
2 at once?
I think
What
they
I
have
said
to touch
before
it.
is like with this, for example, you can't fit. You
The
would
middle
try to
one.
pull that piece out, but you can't fit it between the
Ah,
other two.
Yeah, because you can't
gotcha.
pull them off the board. You can only move them.
Yes,
Okay.
which I wasn't sure if I was certain about. They're like on the board.
So if we were to take the middle one and slide it around to here, would that be okay?
It would be okay.
That would be okay?
Yep.
And you can't move that one there. That's gonna snap back.
Remember, if you're uncertain about anything, you can always just try it. Because you don't necessarily know all of the mechanics until you try it, because you're not actually able to feel it.
That's more than 3 tries.
I have an idea from the original.
Okay, I'll move it back.
So this guy here. And then this guy here.
That stays.
And then this guy's sliding around to here.
And that stays.
There we go. Okay, that's it.
And you take your hands, I assume, and move all of them together.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
Yep.
And they stay in that place.
There we go.
Alright.
What's that laughter in the background?
Can we try and open the door now?
Yeah, you go to open the door, and it swings. Oh, it doesn't swing? It is open.
I'm gonna help everyone across. Just be there to catch them.
Alright. Bags of holding, guys.
Bags of holding.
Can I send my servant to, like, lock the door first?
What are you doing?
I'm sending my servant back to block the door. You know, with the painting?
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
And as long as you have a strength or dexterity modifier that is 3 or more, you should be able to pass easily.
Moonsick does.
I'm going to pass easily.
Is that everyone?
Except
No.
for
Okay, I'll
maybe
move out of the way
Dardek.
then.
Poor
Can you chime in
Winchan.
Lily? Are you there?
Yeah. Do I have to do something to jump over?
Do you have a strength or dexterity score that is 3 or more for either of them?
+3 dex, +3 strength.
No.
Either of those? Then I will have to ask you to roll. I can
Or
open the
just don't
Can I
jump
wager
over.
advantage if I help?
or don't jump over, either or.
Because it looks like this is.
If you help, yeah, you can give her advantage if you help. Like
Yeah,
kind of
'cause I
like
wanna be
catch
like-
her and pull her across.
Yeah. If you would like to jump, If you'd like to jump, I'm here to catch you.
Okay, so I can roll with advantage?
Yep.
Okay.
Either acrobatics,
Wait,
athletics.
hold on. I'm sorry. I thought that I was unmuted. I want to ready the action. Levitate.
On her? Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
Isn't that at touch range?
If she
Or...
falls, right? I do want to let you know that if you do that,
No, the range is 60.
if you do, you can just cast levitate on her like in mid jump.
Yeah.
In case
I'm just
she-
saying, worst case, I want to cast it.
So the issue with holding spell slots is that
It's
they
not a
burn no
spell
matter
slot.
what.
It's not a spell slot.
It's a class feature.
It's a class feature.
Does that work
Well,
different
it's not even a class feature. It's
with a held
don't-
action?
I genuinely don't know. That's the only thing. Because it says it
say
burns a
cast,
spell
but I
slot,
don't have
but it
spell
doesn't.
slots.
It doesn't
Yeah.
require a spell slot, and the rules as written says that like the spell slot is consumed.
Yeah, it's DM dependent, is what I'd
Yeah,
say.
DM
This is
dependent.
one of those areas where the rules don't actually tell you.
It's
I'll just
a,
say I like it. Go for it.
okay.
So you don't have to burn that if you don't have to use it. So Lily, athletics or acrobatics,
Or
either one, whichever one's higher, and you roll that with advantage.
okay.
You have a +4 on
17.
athletics.
16.
Huggers.
Athletics might be
As you
proficiency.
jump across the whatever the fuck it's called, the chasm, pit.
Doom.
Pit of despair.
Pit of despair. And ahead of you is a room, also appearing just as dusty and full of cobwebs as before. You see 3 chests and a table with a bunch of gold on it.
I'd like to
Detect
investigate to
magic?
make sure the
Yeah.
chests aren't gonna fucking kill us.
Roll me an investigation check.
Moonzik has flashbacks.
They have
9.
locks on them, I'm assuming, so
They
not
look
quite.
like chests.
They look like chests.
I'm gonna attempt to open this chest.
Before we start groping chests for no reason, can I investigate?
But he technically already said that
I
he's
did,
going
yeah.
Too
to
late.
Okay,
I'm doing it.
grope the chests.
Yeah.
Chests.
that's what we're going to use from now on, the term groping chests.
Are those real?
Are you real?
We've already had this talk about asking whether chests are real.
God damn it.
What conversations are you guys even having?
As
What about your muscles?
You were there for it.
as you go to open up the chest, a terribly sticky long tongue emerges from it.
Knew it.
And we are all going to roll initiative. Give me
There
just
it
a
is.
Fucking
second.
mimic. That's
Hell yeah.
exactly what I wanted
They're
to
all
check.
mimics.
Oh, all
It's
3
a
of
mimic.
them.
And let me.
Guys, we still get gold if
Hold
we
on.
kill him.
Oh shit.
Amazingly, Dart. Give me just a second, if you would, please wait, so I can add your
I'm
guys'.
sorry.
Oh, now it's all messed up now. I guess I'll just manually do it. It's a very small room, guys.
Yep.
Fact.
Right.
Wait a second. It's a very small room.
Hold on, I
Fireball!
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Can we
Um,
eat each other?
all y'all better duck, cause we about to jump across this pit and set all of them on fire.
We could do that.
Okay.
But
Make sure
gold,
you
though.
select your token, and please roll me initiative or edit your initiative if you already.
Oof. 6? Hell nah. Hell nah.
So Anemo and Moonzik. Anemo, perfect Moonzik.
I typed it in. What the fuck?
Moonzik got a 9.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. And by the way, you are grappled as well. Hold on.
Is.
Why are you going back? You are here and you are grappled. Where's the fist?
No save throw.
No
You
saving
can do that
throw.
on your turn. It's when it's prompted by anybody who touches it like that.
Oh,
That's stuck.
You
Doesn't
touched it and got the tongue. Get fucked.
okay.
Not quite
So
the same.
they're both stunned.
Yeah.
Haha, got your tongue.
Got your nose, he says.
There we go.
So your speed is 0, and you can't benefit from any bonuses from your speed. And yeah, you're grappled.
Man, I wish I had fortune.
So at the top of the turn is going to be. I need to play some battle music. Quinn,
Yeah.
give me those drums.
Okay.
No, put your thing back. It is initiative. Top of the initiative. Making his first attack on you, Soren. The pseudopod reaches out and lunges for a bite, and it was a 9 to hit.
Fail.
Wow.
No.
And whiffs in
I don't think that hit.
extreme fashion.
No, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think that hits.
Oh yeah, I wonder why.
That went from being terrifying to very, very funny very quickly.
It is the end of this mimic's turn. It is an ammo. You can
from the
use
broadside of a barn.
use your turn to try to break free of the grapple.
Can I do anything?
You can attack it.
You can
You
bonus
can
action
attack
rage and then use your action to try to
Right?
break free with advantage.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna do what I want to do on my turn. Second of all, do I have to?
Technically, no.
You
It's
could
just
just
defeated
attack
throw.
it while
Going
in
to-
its mouth.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna rage.
That works.
And then I'm gonna
Stab the mimic.
Do it.
no,
Wait,
I'm
no.
gonna I'm gonna rage, and then I'm gonna bite him.
That works.
You go to
It's not
bite the mimic.
Taste of his own
Yeah,
medicine.
you go to bite the mimic, and the tip of its tongue kind of swirls out, and it like kind of shocks you, and you really don't want to bite its tongue. So it causes a bit of hesitation, and as a single pseudopod legs pushes it up higher, you have a feeling that that was a complete and utter waste.
Yeah, Animo, the snack that bites back.
It was a waste
That's
because
not-
I
it
didn't
wasn't
get
a
the fucking. That wasn't a
Mutual
bad.
eating.
It wasn't a bad thing. You're right. I need a sentence.
Yeah.
Mutual eating.
That's the end of your turn, but you are raging. Let me actually mark you as raging.
I'm glad we pulled wind chime over here.
Yeah.
Fight him back to assert dominance.
And it is Wind Chime's turn.
I'm gonna cast my friend.
There's a spell called My Friend.
It's a crab.
Yeah.
Feeling it now, Mr. Crab.
Upon casting, which one do you hit?
This one. That
Okay.
has to go.
Go ahead and roll your spiritual weapon. A
Nice.
21. A 21 does hit. Go
Oh,
ahead and
shit.
show me damage.
Nice.
For 8 damage.
8
That's
damage.
good. You see, it takes a snap at the gross thing, and the smell of wet saliva and apples hits your senses.
Ugh.
Beautiful. Just like
It's now
fall.
the mimic's turn. He has advantage to bite you because you are still grappled, and that's a crit.
Oh,
that's a crit.
shit.
That's a different mimic, though.
Nope, that's this one.
Wait a second.
What- the
Hold
other
on,
one
hold
did
on, hold on.
advantage.
No. I got this. Silvery barbs.
Okay.
Silvery barbs.
I
Okay.
cast silvery barbs.
You cast silvery barbs, and that already has the. Actually, no, that was with advantage, so I have to re-roll. Right?
Yeah.
Has to
So I
roll
have to
another
roll again?
d20 and use the lowest out of the 3,
Mm.
meaning it automatically doesn't crit.
Okay, so +5. Yeah, so
So
it just doesn't crit because it's already able to 2. So, and
It
it's just
doesn't
not gonna.
hit.
I guess I
doesn't
can
hit
do
in
the. I guess I
general.
can roll a d20 to see if I crit fail.
True.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
No, I don't. Oh, I guess I sent that to myself, but no, I don't.
So
We
it's
trust you.
reverse lucky. So
Unlucky, as it were.
who gets advantage?
Edward.
Oh,
Edward?
who gets advantage? I'm gonna give it to Moonzik because sneak attacks are juicy.
Hell yeah.
It is now Moonzik's turn. Return of the mimic. So
Yeah.
He's gonna
Sneak
come
attack.
right up to this guy and he's gonna fucking go at him with grudge.
okay.
Because
Roll me to hit.
grudge. I'll take a 25.
25.
Hey, let's go. Stab him in the...
Damn.
I don't know what that really is.
6 damage. Sneak attack.
Sneak attack right there. Oh,
9. Cool
God.
crap.
15 damage.
And then I can attack again with Ghost Eye.
Yep.
Make that normal. Ghost Eye. 25
That
again. For 7 damage.
7 damage. Damn. You're like a.
22.
You're like a meat grinder. Now I don't know why the tokens aren't. Are the tokens updating? Yeah, no, they are
Yeah, they are.
updating.
They just have a good amount of health, that's all.
They do have a good amount. I just didn't
Yeah.
notice a difference between now and then.
Why do you think I ran
alright,
away?
anything else for your turn? With your anything else?
No, I can't do a bonus action because I attacked twice.
Okay.
Rogues.
It is now this mimic's turn. He is going to pounce forward on his singular leg and is going to attack you, Brian, with his bite attack. Wow, I've literally only been rolling twos.
sevens.
Wow.
Fuck?
7. And
I don't
seven.
know, Soren. Does that can we contact Soren to see if a 7 would have hit?
You
It's
know,
not
I
Soren.
Need
don't
more
think
of
it's
that
gonna
snark.
hit.
It was Brian.
Yeah.
But
However,
I like
regardless,
Soren's
it
snark.
misses. It's Soren's turn.
I personally wouldn't have done that. I'm gonna move to the right 1 block, and I'm going to poke the mimic that just lunged at Brian with my sword.
Okay, roll to hit.
Fuck him up.
Here.
Fuck him
Roll
up.
to hit.
Yeah!
That's a crit.
Hey, that's a nat 20 for 2
So
nat
I rolled
20.
double, right? Or
Fuck him
wait.
up!
Double your
Just
dice,
click-
but not
just
your
click the
modifier.
katana, it
Just
will
click
do it
katana. It will roll for you.
Yeah, double your dice.
I don't think that was
What?
double the dice. Here, have
Okay,
another
what's
one.
No, it
your
wasn't.
what's your
That's weird.
katana's
That
thing?
was
Is it
weird.
1d6?
Okay.
It's 1d8 plus 3, so
Okay, so roll
That's-
2d8s and then just add
I
your
did that.
modifier.
So he
So,
got
16.
a
13.
3 plus, excuse me, a 2 plus 3 for 5, and his second one was a 5. So for 10 damage.
What?
Because
Wait,
you
I don't
don't
get
add
the
your modifier
on the
twice.
second?
Oh.
None.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
10
you only add
damage.
your modifier once.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Starry Form.
Okay, which one?
That's a good question. What form would be best suited here? We haven't gotten to see how much damage they've been able to do, so that's like where I'm like, should I prep to heal or should I prep to do more damage?
You know, if we all got in a line and started shoving the mimics, we could probably push one
I mean,
into the pit of
take this into consideration. I dealt 22 damage
That
to
would
the
be the
mimic,
true
and it
wish.
looks like it's not even halfway yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into Chalice. I'm gonna go heal. And that'll
To
end my turn.
Chalice form. I feel like there is a...
You are not about to tell me that there's like something that look cool. Oh, there is. Okay.
I mean, yeah, if we grapple the mimics, we can move the mimics with half our movement. And since like the distance of the spike pit isn't that far from the mimic.
Okay. So with that, that's the end of Soren's turn. Brian.
all right. I'm gonna set off the nuke.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
What nuke?
The nuke where I potentially ruin everybody, but probably not.
Oh boy.
I'm going to yell, everybody close your eyes, please.
I'm going to close my eyes.
Music's
And Cole's
going-
eyes.
Music's going to
Do
close
mimics
his
have eyes?
And then I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Oh boy.
Ooh, wisdom save.
I'm
17. My god. Either way.
Specifically,
Yeah,
it says
well,
anybody who sees. So, because my friends closed their eyes,
Oh, okay, never mind. Ignore that wisdom save. Thank God.
I've got a 16, 19, and a 7.
Only one passed.
so
The
One.
second one passed. So let me. That is the one that is currently biting.
of course
Anemo.
it is.
Anemo blocked it.
But these two are charmed, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And they are charmed for a full minute.
Okay. Or until they
Don't-
take damage.
You guys can open your eyes again. Keep your eyes to the battlefield, and
Concentration.
it is concentration.
Okay, so as soon as they open their eyes.
So the whole point. The pattern appears for a moment and then vanishes. and then I have to keep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that. I missed that.
Concentration.
Yeah,
About.
as long as they stay asleep, concentration has to be kept. If she breaks concentration, all the sleeping targets wake up. That's how that works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't damage them. Go deal with the one on Anemo.
Yeah.
We have 10 rounds before these guys wake up. There is no repeat save.
Then it is now Edward's turn.
Okay, I'm going to do the really funny and stupid thing of walking here, grappling the mimic, moving with half movement, and then tossing him into the pit.
So that he wouldn't take any damage.
Grappling doesn't do damage.
Yeah, so absolutely. Throw the mimic into the pit.
Oh my
Wakes
god!
up. Anything around on spikes. I'm just gonna. It's not dead. It's not going to.
It's just suffering.
Climb out. It's just laying on top of spikes. This is really dark.
I feel bad for Dardek on the other side, just looking at Edward throwing this thing into a spike pit with no
What are you
context.
throwing his chest?
I don't know. I'm just gonna make him red. I feel like he's not really much. He's not dead.
He's just
Like-
pissed.
He's just in a bad place.
He's like if he keeps moving
in a lot of areas.
If he keeps moving, which he's a wild monster, he's going to move. He's going to damage himself. He's basically dead.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, it's gonna take a bit of time though.
Take a bit.
Suffer first.
Wait, did you say you're gonna use your mage hand to push him down further?
It doesn't do anything, but it's funny.
Oh my god, that's so dark.
God, that's so dark.
It's
Won't do anything. Are you fucking
mimic's
kidding me?
turn.
That's fucking sadistic, Rocky.
It's this mimic's turn, but he is
Holy
charmed, so it is the end of his turn, meaning it is a Nemo.
I'm gonna get out of its grasp.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a strength saving throw with
Do.
yeah, just
Do I have
strength saving.
advantage?
Do.
I don't think so. I questioned it because I thought Rocky might have given it to you, but he didn't.
No.
So.
Give
Raging.
it to Moonzik.
Just
But you're
has it.
raging. You're raging. So do you get strength save bonus when you're raging?
Yeah, you just get
gets
advantage on all strength checks and saves.
All right, hell yeah, you get advantage. Then.
Yes.
24.
As
Damn,
compared to
both
22.
high rolls.
So you have spent your action, but you are no longer grappled. Anything you would like to do for your bonus action?
That's my movement.
Okay.
Opportunity.
If nothing else for you, then wind chime.
Are we
No
just
opportunity
hear
check,
them
or is it
falling
not
out
going to take it?
Nice.
Oh, attack of opportunity. I totally forgot.
Can I disengage as a bonus action?
No. That's
No.
a rogue / monk
That's a
thing.
rogue, yeah, rogue or monk thing.
Yeah.
That's a 17. Does a 17 hit?
Let me check.
Is that one awake again?
Yes.
You were grappled.
This
No!
This
Half damage if it's slashing,
hits?
bludgeoning, piercing.
so 11 piercing damage for acid. So that's 15
like
halves.
piercing for
That's
acid.
7 damage.
What?
No, that's
No,
9
it's-
damage.
9 damage
9
because
damage,
he
sorry.
doesn't get resistance to acid.
I
Wait,
apologize.
the two rules lawyer fucked over our friend. No!
Damn it!
So 11, 5, no resistance to acid, 9. So you take 9 damage. For for ejecting yourself out of the situation. Don't forget to damage yourself. It is now the mimic's turn. He is going to turn his attention to the one standing right next to him, and is going to bite you. And he crit fails. What is a melee crit fail?
He throws
Chart?
himself into the wall.
Kill.
Oh. My bad. I I haven't done this in a while. I kind of didn't have it open. Melee strength or dex?
Strength.
What? And his save was?
There's no save. It's an attack roll. It's a fumble.
It's a fumble. It's a crit fumble.
Yeah, the crit fumble. He then makes a strength saving throw.
Okay. That is a 14.
And it was unarmed. In your attempt to hit, you overextend the limb you're making the attack with, or in this case, his mouth.
Oh no, his tongue.
It makes the next attack with disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to mark it with purple so that I remember. Moonstick, it's your turn.
Trying to decide what I want to do here. I'm just going to straight up attack it. I'm going to attack it with Grudge. That's regular. 13?
Ooh.
13 hits.
All right.
Ooh.
9 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going
Sneak
to
attacks, I think.
bonus action disengage. That's how you do that, Quinn. No. And step over here.
Okay. This mimic takes more damage.
Oh my
It's Soren's turn.
I'm gonna spend my movement walking up to this mimic. I'm going to bap it with my katana again.
Okay, roll the hit.
14, I don't think that hits.
Yeah, it hits.
14 hit.
13
Oh, it
hits.
does?
13 does.
I rolled a 13 and then a hit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Roll die. The 6 damage.
6 damage, okay.
And then I'm gonna turn towards Enamo, and I'm gonna stick out my tongue and cast Healing Word.
Lower raspberry.
Roll your healing word.
Level 1. So that's 7 plus, I think it's 4.
He is back at full.
7 plus... Oh, plus another 1d8 plus 4. So yeah, I mean, 7
Yeah,
plus 4, does that bring you to full?
Yes.
Okay, either way, yeah. Turn back and stare at the mimic. And that'll be my
Okay.
turn.
It is Brian's turn. I would like to say that that is the loudest book club I've ever heard in my life.
Right.
What?
I'm
Who's
gonna
Rocky?
take a look at Rocky and be like,
Who's Rocky?
or not Rocky, at Edward and be like, should I grab the next one and have him join there, or should I help out with this one that's still moving?
Well, I mean, it's up to you. I think we should probably deal with the moving one, though.
Oh, all right. Looked fun what you did to that one.
He presses harder.
Wow.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Through 2 people.
I don't think
11.
it actually...
Matters?
Does it matter with Eldritch Blast?
No. If you think that they count as cover, I will move.
I don't actually know because it's technically not a projectile.
Yeah, you could
I don't know.
technically target
Regardless,
creatures
an
through
11 does
creatures.
not hit.
That's
Yeah, I figured as much. Well, the second Eldritch Blast trigger goes off anyway.
That hits.
Didn't you say that, like,
Seven
Eldritch
damage.
Blast, all of them are the same roll? So if one of them rolls like an 18, all of them roll
It
18?
depends on the DM.
No,
how they
we
rule
were
it.
talking about it, and it was a variant rule that allowed you to do that to speed up the game, but we decided against doing that because
Okay,
we
so
had
we're
so
rolling
many ways to speed up the game
modify
anyway.
one roll, right? Oh,
I don't
We
remember.
had so many ways to
Yeah.
speed up the game anyway. I just click a button.
With that, it is now.
I still have my bonus action.
Okay.
tentacle time.
Yeah, why not? No, actually, I do have several reasons why not. I'm not going to waste the resource on Tentacle. It's almost dead anyway.
Okay.
Edward, yours.
Your turn, Edward.
Well, I'm going to throw fire at it with Produce Flame. Because I don't have a lot of combat spells prepared.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
23 hits for 8 damage.
That's not bad.
Yeah, cantrip damage.
It looks like it looks like it's very hurt. Its tongue is kind of barely hanging on. It's actually more impressive that it's still on. Teeth look sharp though.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. It is this mimic. He is asleep. Well, charmed. A Nemo. Vanity.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Kale, can you actually mute and then unmute
Yep.
for your turn?
Who really wants to get close again after being, I don't know, I guess me.
Yeah, I mean, out of all the classes to get close to a target, I feel like you probably might be the best one out of our entire party.
And Dawn would probably be second best.
You can also grapple it and throw it into the pit.
I am gonna run at it and
Lunge.
claw attack. with
Okay.
intention.
With your lunge
14?
feature. 14 hits.
Mm-hmm.
It's knocked
Yeah.
prone. Roll for damage.
12,
And
13, 14.
14.
Yeah.
You killed it.
Yes.
It's dead.
Hey.
And you rip and tear into it, pinning it.
That's
to the
how it
ground.
feels. Fuck you,
Okay.
buddy.
Wind chime. It is your turn.
I don't know. Are we just gonna? We're gonna throw the unconscious one in the pit, right?
Yep.
You can.
Can we touch it with our hands, or
Yep.
will it wake
Yeah.
up?
You can touch
Yep.
it with your
As
hands.
long as we
You
don't
just
damage
can't do
it.
any damage to it.
Okay. Is it heavy?
Yeah, it's pretty heavy. But you can do it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use the crab and help put it on the crab's back so it can skitter over there.
I'm not sure if that would actually work, but we'll go for it. And you use the
I'll hold on to it so it's balanced
Otherwise,
so it
if
doesn't
you
fall
want
off.
to, since my turn is next, I can help you push it.
Yeah,
you
we
can
could
grapple
do
it, and then you can move a creature that you're grappling for half movement.
So you move it 15 feet forward,
Mm-hmm.
and that would be the end of your turn. Although you
Cool.
could dash to do it again.
No, we'll do it as a team. I'm cool with that.
Sweet.
Okay, then Lindsay, it is your turn.
I'm gonna come over here, and then I'm gonna push it the rest of the way into the pit.
Pushing into the pit, it takes
Push!
some serious damage. And you are left in a room that only has a table with some gold coins on it.
I'm gonna start shoving them into the
Your passive perception is
Are the
Uh,
coins?
17.
17.
17. You pick up one of these coins to get ready to put it in your bag, and you notice they don't feel right. They're like too light. They're too light.
I'm gonna
These
set it back
coins are
down
just as
and pick
big
up
as
another
those
one.
mimics over there.
Also,
We
it feels
just
a little light.
got had.
I'm gonna put it back down and say, get your asses out of here. It's a trick. They're all fake.
Moondick's gonna jump across,
I'm motherfucking pissed.
and he's going to help everyone back across. Wait, actually, is there anything else in that room?
Maybe we should
No.
investigate the room first.
There wasn't. The chests were mimics.
Like there
The
was...
gold is fake.
The gold is as fake as those mimics.
Did we get anything from like the mimic's body or?
No.
Well, two of the
Only-
mimics are in holds. The other one you can roll to loot.
I will roll to loot the body.
Yay, mimic.
Oh. Actually missed that.
Digested remains of
um,
burglars.
Go ahead and roll me a nature check.
Nature.
And gold coins. Not possible.
Help.
4. You attempt to harvest it, and you just notice that the shape of the mimic is kind of just turning into like an amorphous blob as it is continuing its death breath, and it's just kind of melting in your hands. Basically, it's sickening, actually.
I'm going to turn to Moons again, and I'm going to say, well, I mean, aside from stripping them of their wealth, wasn't there another prime objective to find some sort of evidence in order to incriminate them for the
Didn't we already
against
find that?
We found the evidence, but more evidence would be good if we can find it. But yes, we need to strip them of their wealth, which, according to Soren, that's not it.
So then where is the evidence?
Well, either way, this isn't what we were here to do.
Also, I'd like to make
And
an
we've
executive
wasted-
decision. Next time we find treasure chests, I don't care how beautiful or ornate they are, we're stabbing one of them first.
But okay,
That's
fair.
a policy I can agree on.
Fair.
We're stabbing it first. Because this is the second time I've dealt with mimics now. Yeah.
Well, fervent hatred against mimic kind aside, shouldn't we be, going? Don't you
Yes,
think
yes,
that
we should
this
get moving.
trap might have alerted somebody?
Okay,
Yeah.
you guys start to make your way back out.
Yep.
Yep.
Um,
Up across the cliff.
the only person who has to roll is Wind Chime with advantage because Moondick is helping her.
Yep.
And I assume the same trick with Levitate, just in case.
Quinn?
Obviously.
Go ahead and roll me your check with advantage.
You're good.
Okay, 17 succeeds. You reach out and grab onto the offered arm of Moonzik, and he pulls you finished across. The snapping of the dying mimics below. And as long as you're keeping your concentration on your your spiritual weapon, you can continue to have that tail behind you. It only lasts for 10 minutes, so.
Wait, isn't spiritual weapon non-concentration? Or are we using the newer version?
Oh no, it's not concentration. It stays up for 10
No,
minutes.
it just follows you. You can move it as a bonus action for 15 feet.
20.
20, my bad. Mage. I was thinking of Mage Hand.
What? There's nothing else in this room? There's no investigation roll or nothing?
You can.
We did find a conjuration trace of magic earlier, did
what
we
I'm
not?
trying to figure out. Is there's like a secret door or something?
Well, we did.
Um,
Let's start with that. We did find conjuration magic to the left of the room here, which would imply that there would be something to the left of this hallway. If there was traces of magic in, it would imply that there would be another room back there.
Perhaps it was one of the other doors that we hadn't gone in yet.
Yes, do you want to go check?
There are more rooms we haven't gone to yet.
Let's go for it.
Can we, like, feel along this wall and investigate to see if there's, like, a secret
roll me an
passage
investigation check.
or, like, a brick that slides out? Or, like,
You
21.
feel your way across the wall, give it a good few looks, even knock on it, and it looks like a normal stone wall.
No. You were naughty. Not nice.
Do you think there might be another way to get in that area that you sense the conjuration magic from?
I think we should keep looking. There are other rooms we haven't found. Perhaps it's a part of another room.
I feel like this whole hallway was designed just to fuck with us.
It probably was.
I'm gonna start casting Detect Magic again as I walk back.
I'm just gonna exit. Oh wait, we can't. Somebody put the picture frame back on.
You have
No,
to
we
push
can,
out.
we just have to push
I've
the
gotta
picture
push
frame.
out the picture frame and try not to break it.
You
Can we
you
not be
push
so
up.
hasty as to leave this place? If it
Rocky,
will
you did
alleviate your
roll
worry...
your investigation check and you looked.
Pardon?
I said that you did roll your investigation check already, and everybody else wants to look in other places and other rooms that are
Because quite
open.
honestly, I don't think there's anything back there because of all the cobwebs and all the hints of unuse.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
we just got played.
Yeah.
Hard played.
What
Yeah.
about back here? There was a door back here.
That's a rather small room though. But that could be exactly what they're trying to push us away from.
What do you say? Do you want to open it up?
That's one.
I mean, what does your
suppose.
detect magic say? Any traces of magic?
Not quite ready yet. Give it like 30 seconds. Or maybe 2 minutes. One of the two.
So, are you opening the door or no? Or are you gonna wait around for the full duration?
I'll wait for the full duration.
Okay.
Just because
So, I did notice that Wind Chime and Anemo.
Get your asses out here. And Dardek.
Kind of lagging behind everybody. And I want to make sure you're still alive. As people.
Yeah.
And not dead like those mimics.
When?
Quen.
Are you muted?
Yeah, I was.
Okay. As you guys all make your way back to the main area.
Eventually.
Got you.
Eventually.
By the time all that happens, and you guys all have a brief chat. 10 minutes has passed, and you have Detect Magic. But you already know that you've been down here for about half an hour.
Yep.
Oh, anything behind that
So,
door?
looking around with your detect magic, you don't feel anything.
I
I'm gonna
don't.
use Mage Hand to open it, just in case there's like spikes or something behind that door.
Okay. You open it. Nothing happens. The door opens.
It looks like a storeroom.
What's in there? What's it storing?
You walk in, and there seems to be a fairly cluttered storeroom. What does catch your eye, though, is at the far back corner of the room, you notice a door that's got some broken chairs in front.
Interesting. Everyone, come in here.
Why do I feel like we're about to get played again?
Take a look at the surroundings.
What does detect magic tell me?
You feel no magical presence.
Mage Hand?
Mage hand to open the door?
You don't want to check,
Yeah.
like, the large room before we go down another tunnel?
I just want to see. Locked?
Locked.
Well, do the honors?
Alright.
Perhaps we can search at the same time.
Yeah, I'm gonna search the room.
While he's picking that lock, go ahead and roll me your lock picking, your thieves tool proficiency, +5. Everybody else, you're going to investigate the room. Roll me your investigation checks.
That's a
Oh, 18 on Thieves Tools.
23.
Very nice.
18. With that, the door pops unlock. You hear it click with your thing. A 19 investigation, looking about the room. Wow!
Wow,
19,
19,
Very
19,
nice.
20.
I wish I had more to give you, but
Except
this
for a
room
pile
is
of rugs in the corner.
this room is a storage room. There doesn't appear to be too much of interest in here. You notice there is a large pile of stacked rugs. There, there's really not much more in here other than just simple storage. I wish I could give your nat 20 something better than that, but that's just what's in here.
Okay.
But you open that door, Moonsick. You kind of push away the chairs. There's a long hallway that spreads out before you.
Shall we? Part 2?
I want to take a look at the walls and the ceilings, see what my environmental clues give me.
Roll me an investigation check.
Ooh, I'm gonna do the same
6.
thing I did earlier.
This hallway looks like it is not used much at all. You see, even the floor in here has changed. It's like a different texture. It's like larger stone chunks
And
versus the smooth stone of everywhere else.
Also, that was barely a roll. It, like, tumbled onto, like, a second phase and stopped.
That sucks.
I'm gonna cast
You need to
Dancing
just
Lights and
Quickly
slowly
send
have
pull
them
down there,
scan
in and
to
out.
the end.
You gonna cast dancing lights down to the bottom, to the end.
To the end. Slowly moving along both walls. So we can get a
Okay.
glimpse of everything.
Oh, I'm not.
Alrighty.
Let there be light! Plural, with an S behind it.
Push down your lights. And you're looking? See a chest at the end of the hall.
Do you guys want me to shoot it?
Moonsick's going to take his short bow, and he's going to knock an arrow and shoot the chest that's at the end of the hallway.
That works.
You fire a shot at the chest.
He's also going to be prepared to get the fuck out of the room in case it's a mimic.
You fire at the chest, and it appears that your arrow sticks out of the chest as you land a hit. That's not a hard hit for you. It's not moving. You could do that.
Bullshit! Eldritch Blast!
Yeah, Eldritch Blast it.
Oh my god.
Actually, I do want both of you to roll the hit because I am curious. So, could
Right.
you roll the hit, Moonzik?
Give me 1 second.
It's a mimic. It's so a mimic.
Oh, for the love of all that is
with
holy.
12.
Oh,
Two
for both of
12s.
them.
12 and 12.
You fire your Eldritch Blast and you shoot your arrow at it, and it appears to not have affected the chest.
Bullshit.
I'm going to use Mage Hand to pitter patter the ground all around.
Where?
Basically means
Just
to
in
spank
front of
the
me,
child.
I'm smacking the ground with
Just
Mage
like-
Hand over
like
and over
everywhere.
And over again.
Hey,
Yeah.
you walk
I'm
down
gonna
this
help.
hallway and you smack the ground with your Mage Hand, hoping to trigger something.
No
And then
spank-
from about here, I'm going to open it with my Mage Hand.
Wait, can you
Okay.
detect magic on it first?
I have detect magic
It would
up.
have pinged.
Yeah.
It would have pinged.
You're going to open it.
Open it from
With
back
Mage
here
Hand.
with my Mage Hand.
Okay.
It's a mimic.
You begin to open it and you hear a click. You can't you don't have a full turn, obviously, but you do have a chance to make a split-second decision.
What the
Teleport.
fuck?
Teleport back.
Everyone
Yeah.
get out.
You see
Oh, it's an
a
Indiana Jones
boulder
movie.
fall from the ceiling. And smack
Nice.
face first into the chest.
Nice.
Crushing it in the process.
Emily,
was it,
I dislike you.
Okay, well, I guess we're moving on to the next room.
Yep.
Alright, guys. Let me do another perception because it's been a while. I have.
You have advantage.
Just give me a second. Yeah,
Ran too far.
that is not better.
Yeah, you don't really hear anything. Actually, that wind that you heard earlier is gone. You
open
crack the door open regardless, and notice that this appears to be some sort of mausoleum.
We go on grave robbing today. No.
That can't be it.
Nope. Morals.
Am I
mean,
really
we're
going to
literally
defile this
open.
grave for money? Of course I am!
We just threw.
Can we just say, like, immediately the three tables are sus as fuck, and we should be doing them like a combination lock like the one upstairs?
You're probably right.
I'd like to turn a table.
You turn a table. Soren, as you walk into deeper into the room, see that each there appear to be 7 tombs, each of them having a painted photo of the prospective deceased person. There appears to be in either corner 3 urns with statuettes behind them.
Oh no, this is gonna be a
And on the rear, there's 1 urn. There appear to be fresh flowers in this room.
Fresh flowers, you say?
Probably within the past 3 days. Within the past 3 days.
Alright, time to rerun the frost hammer. I wanna investigate the urns.
You see roll me an investigation.
One of these statues is gonna smash the living shit out of me.
This isn't the
Trauma.
dream campaign.
And it's gonna be a rerun. I already know it's
Trauma.
gonna be a rerun.
Yeah, maybe don't smash the
Investigation.
urns.
Moonzik puts his hand on
17?
Soren's shoulder and grips it tightly.
You ain't even in here, bitch.
I said Moonzik.
You ain't in here though. You ain't in the room.
Yes, I
Oh,
am.
you're in the end of the room. Well, you're back there. I investigate before he gets over here.
Oh.
I put my hand on his shoulder.
Not the claws.
I say,
You've
"Oh,
got-
I move."
Each of them has a tag on them. You notice here is Helena Navarro Solvia II, Elia Shaw Solvia, and you also see Alfie Edward Solvia. Every single one of these has the surname Solvia.
Okay. Perhaps this
very
is
few
just a burial
distinguishing-
site.
I find it quite ironic that the remains of their dead are less safely guarded than 3 mimics in a pile of fake gold.
You don't suppose that they're
Suppose-
actually guarding a secret to you? There are fresh flowers down here. All things considered, this room has been visited most recently, as opposed to the 2 corridors we went down.
Perhaps we come back to this room then.
We'll come back.
Off to the right, and that is also next to the wall where Brian was able to sense some sort of magic in that room, so I'm assuming there's still content in that room.
She was
Contents of that
also
room, at
wanting to
least.
turn the tables.
Yeah, Brian, you turned that first table you were at, and nothing happened.
Did you say nothing or
was
something?
Did it react, basically? Like, was it just placed on the ground, or was it into the ground?
You were able to just pick it up.
No, no.
Is anything pinging magical?
By you? No.
As I walk around the room?
Nope.
The
Up
next
these.
room.
Can I look through and grab a bottle or 2 of wine and take with me?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely you can.
If I head over here, what do I see in terms of magic?
None.
None.
I should say I am excluding any endless torch that's hung up.
Yeah.
Those are technically magical, but I'm not taking them.
Fair. Heading over to this right wall.
No.
Okay.
Do we want to get inside this locked door? It's pretty much
Well,
the
I
last
mean-
place to look.
Besides,
You know how we do with locked doors, right? And I'm gonna pat Moonsick on the back.
Music's gonna crack his neck and then go to work on it. That is a
27.
that's a 32 with the
27.
gloves.
Yeah, 32. That does it. That door is unlocked.
I almost just
Opens.
pound on the lock and it just comes undone.
Oh, this is an archive.
Well, this is the evidence we're looking for.
This is
it'll
also
be
with
here.
confirmation magic, so I would assume if we stepped on the wrong tile or something, a pile of snakes or what have you might fall under. And
Is the conjuration magic still here?
Where you are standing, there is no conjuration.
And I can't see any?
No.
As I enter the room?
No conjuration. Nope.
Any magic at all? Other than the
No.
torch?
Nope.
Well, whatever magic was here, it's gone. Investigation check?
Okay.
That's a 19.
24. You browse these books. These are, in fact, the the kind of documents you're looking for. The in here, you notice that there are like many different family trees, personal biographies of important and notable people. Many of these books appear to be older, but in a well-kept manner. Now, you actually you have a familiarity with what a library is like, and you notice that in here it feels the right type, the right kind of humidity, the right temperature for long-term like book preservation, as many of these tomes are extraordinarily old.
Any one of them pop out as extraordinarily valuable or as extremely suspicious?
You
Yeah,
find
like-
immediately a book called How to Spot a Mimic. Tips such as listen for breathing and see if it responds to being touched. You find a book called Rosaline and Mercutio, a romantic tragedy by Bill Shaking Lance.
God damn it.
And you also have you find a book called 101 Ways to Cook an Ooze. Interesting recipes include gelatinous cube cocktail, ochre apple jelly, and salted pudding.
Oh God.
Help.
In addition to finding many books on different kinds of bills and legislations, family histories, and you find a section that back over in this corner that details a gosh, my brain just stopped for a second. That details all of their like financial records for the past literal centuries.
Oh. Okay.
Anywhere else you're looking?
I mean, we're gonna pocket that, of course, right?
At least the most recent one we can grab.
I'd say grab all of them. It contains incriminating evidence.
I'd say I'd agree with that.
Fair.
I mean, it's not like we're short on space. As I broadly gesture to the 3 people holding bags of holding.
Yeah, you've made your point.
Wait, there's 3 of us?
Yeah. Brian
I have
and
one.
Soren both have actual
I don't.
bags of... Oh. Didn't you?
No,
Ace
I have
A
a
quiver of
quiver of
He has-
Melora.
Quiver of Melora, which is
Oh.
essentially, but not
But I
An
technically.
can't-
ammunition bag of holding.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yes.
I can carry
Uh,
anything that can be chucked at people.
Was...
Yes.
DM question: are books ammunition?
No.
Do they
but that's
weigh
really
1 to
funny.
5 pounds?
That's really
We're
funny.
not getting into this discussion, god damn it!
Do the books
Oh,
weigh
no.
1 to 5 pounds?
So you look about this room.
I'm having too much fun with this mic.
And you find what you find.
I mean, since we're already robbing and, like, you know, like, doing that, are there any sort of scholarly books of interest from, like, you know, an academic standpoint?
Weirdly enough, you notice a distinct lack of academic books in here.
Oof.
And you know, looking about at the other types, and you notice that feels strange. Like it should be here. It's odd
So
to
do you
you that 101 uses for ooze cooking is here, and how to spot a mimic is here, but serious academic books, you don't seem to find any.
What happens with those seemingly like off-brand books. What happens if I pull them?
You notice that those aren't actually like super off-brand. Like they're a little weird, but not like that bad. But you still pull them out regardless, and nothing happens.
Okay, fair enough.
Would it be funny if we left a
Is there an
copy of...
exceptionally rare book here? Like books that I'd know would be hard to find even within the archives?
There, perusing through the bookshelves, you do find a few. That Bill Shakelance book that you found before is actually rather difficult to get your hands on. One that's in this quality. There were only a few copies produced when it was originally published.
So this is a first edition. It's very pricey. Yoink.
Yeah.
There are other gifts of value, just where not like there's nothing here that's like crazy rare, right? Very few, like there might be a couple that are one of a kind, but the value is still substantial, right? Like it is still worth a deal of money.
I'm beginning to suspect they might have a secondary archive containing more valuable treasures of this household that may include books such as academic records and also, a hoard of wealth that was unscrupulously misappropriated from the general populace.
So, knowing all of that, having explored most of the room, what would you like to do?
Well, I did say I have locate object. If there was something to give us a general
Hint of where to go.
that would be
Well, let's try it.
Oh,
What do we
actually,
do?
I didn't actually visualize this for you because you weren't actually moving around. But when you get to this side of the room, Brian, your conjuration picks up.
Oh?
This side of the room, when you wander past over often like this direction.
Okay, so it's adjacent to one of these walls. Do you think there might be a
I'm
secret
gonna
passage?
scan the bookshelf with my investigation, trying to figure out if anything's out of the ordinary.
Yeah, like if we pull a book out of the bookcase, does like a secret passage open up?
You give me a second.
A few inches later.
You find one book that it looks disproportionately used in comparison to its age, but only very slight.
Is it Lusty Argonian Maid?
It is the Lusty and Argonian Maid.
Alright.
I'm trying to give you guys like a fancy name, but like, yes,
basically
Lusty
the same
Argonian
thing.
Maid is in fact the book.
Second edition.
I would like to move said book.
Yeah.
You do.
well. If it isn't a secret passage.
Oh.
Oh, who would have? Oh,
Hello,
that's
magic
a
circle.
circle.
Okay, crazy conjuration thing. I'm willing to bet that's the boss.
That is quick DM thing. Is that a summoning circle? DM?
It's a conjuration circle, that's for sure.
That looks like a summoning circle to me.
Well, Arcana check, make sure.
Yeah, can I make an Arcana check to see what
She
it's
just
trying?
told you to.
I
Oh,
just
my
told
bad. Arcana check.
That's good.
Hell yeah, brother!
Yeah,
25.
that's a summoning circle. That's a summoning circle.
Okay.
What's it trying
Well.
to summon?
You don't know.
Do you want to dispel magic this one?
I mean, I only have one left.
This one kind of seems like the big one.
This one seems like
I
the big
agree.
one.
You hear.
Yeah, what is it, Dardek?
I didn't say anything.
Uh-oh.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Y'all can come in here now.
Well, cast it. I'm looking at Edward as I say cast it, and I'm gonna walk in.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Spell Magic and force an 18. So
Okay.
18 plus 4 is 22.
You notice that, yes, the magic of it fades. It does not, it's not that bright blue, but it's still etched into the floor. But it looks like this area was designed for this purpose. In front of you sits a man. In front of what appears to be a large vault door. He sits at his desk, surrounded on either side by books.
Do I recognize him?
Well, history check.
Ooh.
Ooh.
My God, it's Count Dooku.
Magic.
By the way, I would like to use a bonus action.
Can we
to
can we
regain
actually
my
get
spell slot.
Christopher Lee to voice this guy?
Call him up.
If you're out there and you're happening to watch it, like if you just happen to watch us by chance,
Oh, for fuck's
pretty
sake!
Ooh.
7.
You don't. Think it best be y'all come in here. Even the two out there, still in the library.
Well, this isn't exactly the best terms for us to be meeting, but you seem to be willing to talk before fighting. So, what is it that you want?
What I'd like to know is what y'all think you're gonna find in here. And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
You can't just leave us here.
All right. Damn it. Thank you all so much for watching tonight's session. For those of you watching on YouTube, we're doing this live every Monday at 3:30 Central, 4:30 Eastern, over at twitch.tv/FrigidHyperion. Link will be in the description below. Also, go take a look at my channel. It's got a lot of things over there. I just over the break or over the holiday, I posted 2 things. I posted the second funny compilation for Wilds of Wildemount, and I also posted my first run for Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time Randomizer. Both are pretty good, very funny. If you like this video,
Special shout out to Omi.
yep. Shout out to our artist again, Naomi Fewer, for making our fantastic celebration artwork for our characters. If you like this video, drop a like. Leave a comment down below if you have something to say, positive or criticism. If you like what you see here, subscribe. I'm always going to be bringing out more content in the near future. Also, bring your friends. I'm always happy to have more publicity. And with that,
Yeah,
I will see you in the next. I will see you next time. Have a good night, everybody.